Hi, everybody. Welcome to Queers and Soaps. I'm Tommy, and tonight I'm joined by Dana.
Ooh.
We are here to watch the season premiere of season 4 of Dawson's Creek. So the title of the episode is Coming Home. So I'll pull it up and we'll get right into it.
Fine, I'm gonna go talk to them. Okay. I am. You go. Well, I am just negotiating the proper approach.
Well, excuse me while I negotiate the proper approach to the snack bar. Scared again?
I am not. I'm not.
So this was the fall of 2000,
Mm.
and Survivor had just aired that summer for the first time. So I think that's why everybody's making the whole "I vote you off the island" jokes.
At first, I was like, the lead up to this, I just kind of put it together. I had not I thought they were just gonna do a game, like what is it, like FML or FMK, like F Mary Kill?
Yeah. Feel like we already voted Grams off. He's like, "Gee, thanks."
Damn, that's cold blooded. I'll just tell you that.
This is it.
I guess Dawson got into photography.
I guess so. But also at the same time, like, I could see where they're going with this, and it's like, oh, so what? Everyone happens to have a life and like out and about, and like she just happens to show up at the same time. Like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, and if anything, this is what you want, because like sometimes you just have to move apart. And
Right.
it's okay. It doesn't mean that you're worse or they're worse or whatever. But this does kind of like reinforce that thought she had beforehand, was like that she was gonna lose the whole entire family that was for her a part of her support system.
Yeah.
Because of this. And
She, in her head right now, she's like, "I'm not on the wall.
Right.
Everybody else is on the wall. I'm not."
Right. That's also a really good point. And it's kind of like, well, yeah, like when you make choices, there are inherently consequences, good or bad or otherwise, right?
Right.
And you have to kind of be okay with that. Like, this has to be okay for her, right?
Right.
Like, it's only fair. Like, you have to let him go.
Yeah.
You made a choice.
I mean, like we said about Pacey, I'm sure there's that anxiety of that first time you see each other at school.
Right.
Or whatever.
Right. And honestly, I feel like it's Joey's responsibility in this moment to be like not upset that her face isn't on the wall, right?
Right.
And
We hope.
which I know takes a lot of emotional maturity, and then it's Dawson's responsibility to get over the fact that she chose Pacey. They don't have to be friends, and he doesn't have to like be like, he has to be civil and like give things a chance and then move on himself. That's what they both should be doing.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I mean, for the most part, the summer's been out of sight, out of mind. So now you have to see them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is the ultimate test. Like, they had the time to be apart. Like, there is an excuse, is kind of how I'm thinking about it. Like, she had her time with Paige. She had literally 3 months of 24/7 contact with him to figure out whether this is worth doing. They want to do it still. That's what we all picked up just off the boat, right?
Right.
And Dawson had the same amount of time without Joey and Pacey being there, so he can understand who he is when they're not in his life.
Right.
So it's like, this is decision-making time. Like, you either, be friends and move on, or like you're not friends and you still have to move on though. Like,
So football camp led to an unexpected scholarship at Hanover Academy, and Henry and his parents decided that attending would double his college options. So next thing you know, I'm dating a guy who goes to boarding school 4 hours away.
They are doing what Jennifer terms the
white guy is from the real world, New Orleans.
Okay.
Did you watch?
Yeah, that was one of the ones like I watched that one in Hawaii, and I think
Hawaii is when I actually started watching like regularly for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one in the house with the Mormon girl, Julie.
Yep. Yeah, I remember her.
He was the gay guy that was dating the guy in the military.
Oh, yes. I kind of had a feeling because I was like, oh wow, he kind of looks familiar, but I can't, I hope I wasn't gonna remember one cast member from like One Real World.
Yeah.
Like,
I actually looked it up because I knew he was going to pop up. It aired this summer, so he got this job like right away.
wow, good for him. Lucky
Yeah.
it's on Dawson's Creek, dude.
Right.
Can't get it wrong.
He hates her so much, but he loves her so much.
It just feels like nothing has changed in the dynamic of their relationship, really, that like he's willing to do whatever it takes,
Hmm.
go through whatever, be as uncomfortable as whatever.
Hmm.
And she's just like, thanks. And it's like you couldn't make some level of compromise, like just maybe go out together, push off the whole Dawson thing for another day. Like, where you guys can just be alone and talk to each other. No, you have to drag him through it too. Like, I don't know. It felt very like, oh, okay, we're back there again. Like right before they left.
She quickly brushed over the whole when he was like, "You were gonna go without me." She was just like, "We could go together." Like she didn't even acknowledge that he said it.
Well, I mean, the initial plan was to stay apart, and
Right?
it didn't require that she stay home alone. So, I mean, I don't know.
I do like her outfit. It's very summery.
It is a beautiful. It's kind of again. This is the season of sexy. There's a lot of sexy time.
They're seniors.
See the shirt? There's like a shirtless scene. Like first thing we see James Vanderbeek, no shirt.
Girls in bikinis.
Girls with bikinis and backless tops. Like I remember I remember those tops.
So is like the group not friends with Pacey? Are they like Team Dawson? Like
apparently, which I think is messed up. And then oh man, I'm like kind of mad at Joey right now.
I'm kind of mad at Jen.
I'm mad at like all of them. Like it's kind of like, what did Pacey do? He didn't do anything. He fell in love with someone that was literally shoved in his face. Like
Jen knew about Jen, was pushing him towards her.
Right. And not only that, like the fact that like Joey shook his hand off her, like it was kind of not okay. Like that's not okay.
No.
Like, and then
I'm sure they'll fight about that. That's going to be we'll talk about that later.
They should. And of course, like and then the Jaws music, like like as if they were coming closer to closer together. I can't.
This actually looks really cool. I would have liked to do this if I was 17.
Yeah, it would be pretty cool, but like if you're actually trying to watch a movie, it'd be annoying as hell.
Yeah.
Just floating in and out. No. Look at that. God damn. Girl, Andy is looking good. I'm just gonna say. And like even Jackers. Oh no, that's not Jackers. That's that guy from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Right. Look at this sexy season.
Well, Joey did said he's been working out to Jack. So he's like, what else is there to do?
Sexy season. God damn. But like, I don't know.
It needed to happen, so they got it over with.
I know, but like sometimes I keep thinking, like, what is Joey really truly expecting out of this? Like, what is her expectations of the conversation? I don't know what they're supposed to be.
Like, does she want him to be like, "How's Pacey?
Yeah,
good? Like, you guys want to come over for movie night?" Like,
yeah, exactly. Like, that's what exactly you hit it right on the head. Like, does she expect him to be like head over heels, like infatuated with her still, or like ready to be friends, throw out all the olive branches? Like, it feels like her expectations of the conversation are crazy high, and for once, Dawson is like trying to keep himself in reality. Like he acknowledges that, like, again, this is for once, I feel like Dawson's like the clear-headed of the three so much.
Right.
He is too, but like Dawson is like, I still have complicated feelings about the whole situation.
Right.
And he's like clearly telling everyone, I don't actually want to interact. Mm-hmm. Nobody seems to care. Like,
he's setting a boundary and nobody's respecting it.
He's doing very clear boundaries, and it's like, just
Um,
yeah, so.
and this is the more that Joey and Dawson have this, whatever this is,
Mhm.
it's always gonna circle back to Pacey's insecurity that she wants to be with Dawson and not him.
Yeah. Yep.
Like him seeing them talking, it just like reinforces that feeling that he has that
Yeah.
she's always gonna have lingering feelings for him.
Well, I don't blame him because of the way she is like putting so much pressure on this, like what she wants out of the relationship with Dawson.
Yeah, and like we said, the whole hand thing, her like
Yeah,
letting go of his hand does not help the situation.
basically like flicked his hand off of her hand. It's
Right.
like, that would crush my soul. If that was Pacey, I would be like,
Oh.
we're broken up. We just broke up, is what you're
Yeah, I'd probably do the same thing. I was gonna say I don't know if I go that far, but I would. I'd go
saying.
that
Breaking up with
far.
me?
I would. It would definitely be a fight. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, you don't like me anymore? What was
like, yeah.
that?
Well, that also like triggers into like stuff I've experienced where like it's like when before situationships were like a vernacular,
Uh-huh.
and it's like that. It's like, oh, we're together when we're alone,
Right.
but when we're in public, we are not because it's too embarrassing, or you got something else going on, or some
Right.
other, you know,
Right.
BS. Ugh.
He's always gonna revert back to that insecure person.
Oh yeah.
Uh
He done well. Okay, so I'm not. I don't know. I don't think she's giving him a lot to work with here.
no.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's wrong in how he's feeling. Like, I feel like it's valid to feel very insecure because she's giving him a reason to feel insecure. Like, she's
Mhm.
not going out of her way to reassure through the whole thing. Again,
Right.
it's, like, singular focused on like what she needs, and she's
Mhm.
super worried about losing Dawson. So it's kind of like, why? Yeah.
I did like that she did kind of go back at him, like you better watch who you're talking to like that.
Well, yeah, like I don't know why like he has to go there in this argument. Like he has all of the footing, you know.
But he doesn't feel like he does because he's insecure.
Yeah.
There's a question in French.
The year of Andy.
Maybe. I mean, maybe. Will she finally like I don't know, let go of Pacey after after being able to kiss this dude? I don't know. I also don't
Or are we
appreciate.
gonna be at senior prom with somebody else and she's gonna see Pacey and be like, I'm still not
Oh, I'm
ready.
still into him. Get out of here. Um, Also, I don't think that Joey getting a ride with Dawson is a good plan to help with her relationship with Pacey, but whatever. That's his thing.
I mean, I guess he left her stranded there.
Yeah, but still, I mean, like it's kind of like get a ride with literally anyone else. Like,
Mm. But why does he get to know the answer? Like,
why do? See, this is okay. See, this is why it's kind of like we don't even get a day of their happiness together as a couple. We don't even get them happy at all as a pair, her and Pacey. We
this,
go right back into it.
this goes back to like when with Pacey and Andy, where you're like, I just want them to go sit over there, not do anything with them, and just like
Literally one fucking day.
writing for them, they are happy.
One day. No, we have to go from one episode where they just finally like confess their love, and then we come right back into this. Joey, like, this is where it puts Joey in the bad seat.
Yeah.
Like, there's feelings. She still has feelings. Like, come on. Why
Right.
tell him that? Why give him what seems like a sprig of hope? Like, oh, well, I could potentially be saving my virginity still, and that could be yours. Is that what that implies?
Right.
Like,
Because it's none of his business.
Right.
He's not
Nobody's
dating
business.
you. It's not his relationship. What you do in your relationship shouldn't be on pause based off of what Dawson's gonna think or say or feel about it. Like,
Right. Or like, are you saving it? Are you trying to imply in some crazy way that you're staying pure for him? Like,
I never thought of it that way. That's gross.
yeah, well, that's kind of what else is there to say? Like, what else does it mean to him other than that? Like, why would he need to know?
Right.
He didn't ask. And she was ready to offer up the whole thing, like the whole answer.
How very practical.
Until episode 2, and then they try to break them up again.
And this is a 23 episode season.
And then the next episode, and then the next episode, and the next episode. I'll be shocked if they survive to episode 3.
What did you think of her explanation?
I don't believe her. I don't. Like, I don't think there was just too many like weirdness about it that can be just chalked up to the dear friendship that she so desperately wants to keep intact. And like, it just feels like, it's not that I don't think like male and females can be friends. I just don't think that people who have ever been actually felt romantically entangled with each other can truly be just friends afterwards. For some reason, it's tough for me to really get around that, but I could just be immature.
They were together for 4 months, and it wasn't a continuous 4 months. They were together, broke up, and then got back together and broke up again.
Right.
So 2 and 2, like,
yeah,
have a relationship.
Yeah, I know, and in the sense, in the grand scheme of things, when you like look back on like relationships like that, like 'cause I'm sure we've all had them in like the early parts of high school, or like where it was like 6 months was like the longest, and that was like a world record.
Right.
Um, they, in the grand scheme of things, you look back on them, they were not as intense as like they probably felt intense at the time, but like in reality, they weren't like as deep.
Right.
But a part of me feels like just what Pacey's truly afraid of is true. That like there's something deeply inside her that like still has feelings for Dawson. Because like I still don't understand why she felt the need to make sure that he knew that she was still a virgin. Right? Like it's kind of like, or that they didn't have sex. Like it's,
Right.
I don't know if she's necessarily a virgin, but like it's just kind of one of those things where it's kind of like, why does that matter?
Yeah.
Like, why does it matter that he knows that you haven't? Like,
I guess I fell for it like Pacey did with her whole "my heart, that's a fixed point and never left you." I was like, okay, you got me.
well, I mean, like, just also knowing the nature of the show, we know that's not true. Like, it's not. They're not gonna be the one that stands the test of time, because if that was true, then that's it. It's over. Let's not move on from them, from the plot. Like, so we know that's definitely not gonna happen. It's just.
It is called Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, exactly. So it feels, and also there's a lot of setup there. Like again, the reason why she decided to tell him of all people, like that they didn't the how far like her and Pacey went the entire time. Also, like just being okay with being alone with him, and what feels like very romantic settings.
Did you think she lied to Dawson when she said, "Can we do that thing we do sometimes?" He was like,
oh wait,
you want to do that thing?
oh wait, you mean Pacey?
At the end, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, at first I thought she meant.
Do you think he lied to Dawson about?
Oh, about that.
I
don't know. I mean, like maybe. That's the whole thing. Like, why bring it up? That's the whole thing.
No. Did you think when she said the answer wouldn't kill you, implying we did not have sex, that she lied to him when she said to Pacey, "Can we do that thing we do sometimes?"
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Were you like, "What's the thing?" Like,
yeah. Well, I thought when she said the thing that we do sometimes, I thought like, oh, I think I said it earlier when they she walking up. I was like, and then she bangs Pacey after confirming with Dawson that she didn't. She then says, "It's okay, I can now," because I told him that I did. I didn't because at the time that was the truth. Now I could do something else, and I was like, that's what I was initially thinking because like that song that was playing in the background. That's such a like first time having sex song.
Oh, is it?
Well, it's one of those songs you see in a lot of movies where there's like when a character like to the basically the OTP of the whole thing finally gets together and it's like slow and romantic and like long pans of their bodies and kissing and all that bullshit. So I was like, oh, here we are. But but when like she was going into like the whole diatribe to basically get on his good side, it just felt like this is too soon to be playing this mess. Like to me, it's like when you know someone who's so fairly insecure,
Mm-hmm.
you don't just like throw them in the deep end of their insecurity.
Yeah.
Like regardless of how you're feeling. Like sometimes it's like in a relationship, the best thing you can do is like slowly reintroduce the trigger
Yeah.
over time, like exposure therapy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It is almost like she was like, I'm sorry, I hurt your feelings, but I had to do what I had to do to make
Right.
this better.
Right. Well, so like the only thing that makes this even remotely okay is if the same equivalent happens and she plays it cool, you know?
With who though? Andy? Like,
There won't be one. That's the thing, is that like for I would imagine on Pacey's side, he believes that Andy is over him. Because why
he
would there
always
be
thinks Andy's
another
over him, and then she's not. Like us. We're like, what?
both of us were like, why? Why are you not over? Like
I mean, you guys had an epic romance. We loved you, but like
yeah, and you destroyed it.
you
You
cheated
went, you went out of your
a
way.
year ago.
That's what I wish someone would say to her. Like, girl, it's been a year. Like, and you that's also I
I feel like
hate
Jen would. Jen would say something like that to her.
I also hate how everyone is the whole group is treating this situation.
Yeah, they're all fine with Joey, but they're like not even acknowledging Pacey.
Yeah. They don't want to even mess with Pacey, and I don't know why.
Because they
don't know
hung out with Dawson all summer, so that's the side they chose. Like what?
That's the whole thing. Like it's either that or like their relationship with Pacey was never too strong to begin with. That I thought it was all of them were strong group of friends, but there's a world maybe that like you know how like sometimes there's like that central point that everybody is friends with, and then you kind of everyone is sort of friends with each other, but not really. They're more like friends with that central point person.
Right.
Maybe that's kind of what it's like. I don't
Mm.
know. But I don't like how much Pacey is ostracized by the whole group of friends in this situation. It's not cool.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Mm.
Maybe they'll start school next week and it'll be fine and they'll be talking to him and we're just misreading the situation. I don't know.
I hope so because like that was real messy. Like that whole dive place. Like
Yeah.
how Ray got up and moved off a boat, like real shady like.
Yeah, it was really shitty.
Yeah.
The guy from the real world, we never see him again. That was his one appearance.
Wengapo.
I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was like a cross promotion with MTV. I have no idea.
Yeah. Also, I love how they very lightly reference Henry, and now we know we will probably never see him again.
Oh, he's at like private school.
That private school. That means eventually you will break up.
Maybe he'll make a guest appearance for prom or something.
Yeah, Jen will meet an incredibly hot guy. There'll be a drama about like whether or not she's gonna tell Henry or not. Maybe it's like a weird relapse story. I don't know, but it's just kind of like, oh, dude. All I know is that like there's definitely gonna be some additional tension between Pacey and Dawson because of Gretchen. No, that's definitely
Right. I forgot about Gretchen.
yeah, Miss Gretchen. She's gonna come make everything a little extra because, like, you know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be Dawson going out of his way to kind of like enact sort of a revenge plot. Like, oh, I'm gonna fuck his sister because he's fucking my love of my life, Joey.
You think Dawson has that in him?
No, he's definitely not gonna act. They're not actually gonna have sex, but
I
he's
mean, you never know. He did try to like play, like basically like crash into Pacey on the boat.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's more of a situation where like him and Gretchen will like bump into each other again and again probably, and he'll let something occur and be totally fine with it. And then when Pacey finds out, he's like, "That's my sister, bro," and be like, "It doesn't matter, you fucking Joey." Blah. Like that's basically what I think is gonna happen.
Also, I'm not buying into this whole false "she was my first crush" scenario because I
Yeah,
feel like Dawson didn't even know girls existed until Jen got out of that cab.
that's seriously, and also like,
I
what about
watched
Joey?
Dawson's sexual awakening.
Right? I feel that slow motion walk out of the cab told you everything you needed to know.
Right.
But at the same time, I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, I'm pretty sure Joey was in your life.
Right. Well,
What
we,
about
well,
Joey?
we know that he never looked at Joey like that
Yeah,
until
not until she
she put lipstick on
that one time.
and she was in that pageant.
Yeah, she was in that pageant. She wore a pretty dress and had lipstick on.
Yeah. And then he was like, "Oh, she has boobs. She's a girl."
Woo!
All right. I just have to get this off my chest real quick before we go. So I follow a few, I guess, Dawson's Creek fan pages on Instagram, and there was like a scene of her and Pacey, and I went into the comments, and I was so surprised to see all of the Dawson and Joey love and all of the hate for Pacey. I was like, are we watching the same show? Like, what?
They're wrong. I'm gonna say you're wrong.
They were like, Pacey's abusive towards her. Dawson's her soulmate. I was like, Pacey? What?
What?
I was like, are you kidding me? He bought her a wall.
Wait a minute. So here's my thing. Makes me concerned for the future episodes because, like, I don't know where we're going. Like, obviously, I don't know where we're going. I don't know what could potentially be in our future. But as of right now,
I
they are
feel
blind.
fairly good about saying that there's no domestic violence.
Okay, good to know. I mean, like, we killed a teenage girl in this show, so like, I don't know if DV is in the cards for me in this show, but like, but definitely they are blind and they are wrong. Those commenters don't know what they're saying.
This is why I don't read comments because I'm gonna fight somebody.
I mean,
and like, listen, if anybody's watching this and you like Dawson and Joey, good for you. It's not my cup of tea. I don't
you're
know.
wrong.
I don't know. I don't think we're watching the same show. But
no, you're correct. First off, you're correct. They are incorrect. They don't know what they're seeing. Like, it's, if anything, Dawson is just like, again, we were saying before, sees Joey as a possession item. Like, that he has had. It's like a teddy bear, a favorite game, a book, or whatever that was like his personal thing. He's an only child too, so like when it's his thing, it's like his thing. And like, Pacey to him was always beneath him because he had family issues, probably not as well off as he is. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's always felt superior to Pacey in every single way.
I'm sure it was always an unspoken thing. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. So like the fact that he could pull Joey out from underneath him wrecked him, and he acted like a total child and completely dismissed Joey's feelings about the whole situation, top to bottom. And it's like, nah. Unless something happens in the future. That's what I'm saying. I'm reserving a disclaimer to this. As of season 4, episode 1, he is still a POS. Okay? Like, until something better happens where he moves on, gives Joey space, like recognizes whatever feelings or leaves her to be whatever she out of whatever happens in the future is different. But right now, they are wrong.
Yeah, I was very surprised. I was like, wow.
Go in there and fight them.
I think my thought was, I guess, that's just the type of guy they're into. And No, like, I don't know.
That's the response. Be like, somebody loves abusive relationships and it shows. You're telling on yourself a little bit there. Oh,
Well, on that note, thanks for joining us
yay!
as we kick off season 4 of Dawson's Creek. And as always, you can find us on all the other socials at Queers and Soaps. And until next time, have a great night. Bye.